The expenses web's getting ever more tangled, with even the Prime Minister caught up in it. Sky sources suggest it's highly likely that he'll have to pay back part of his cleaning bills, though it's believed around half of all MPs, far more than had earlier been thought, will be under the spotlight tomorrow, thanks to the official audit by former civil servant Sir Thomas Legge. It's understood Mr Brown will be happy to put his hand in his pocket, and ministers are suggesting others should follow suit.
I welcome the scrutiny on this because, we have changed the law, we've made a lot of changes for the future, but we all know that this whole thing has been a real mess that's got to be sorted out. So I actually think it's a good thing that we're getting all this independent scrutiny of what's happened over the last few years as well.
But Gordon Brown's attempts to shift attention to the economy are further hampered by unwelcome questions about his eyesight. Downing Street yesterday took the rare step of revealing the results of medical tests that showed the Prime Minister, who's blind in one eye, has 2 tears on the retina of the other one. Officials and doctors say this is not a problem, and even political opponents say he's being treated unfairly.
To pick on a disability as a cause of someone being incapable of doing a job, I think is really quite unkind, and I don't think it's the sort of politics we should be focusing on. Let's stick to the issues. There are plenty of reasons why Labour should be thrown out of office. Gordon Brown's eyesight isn't one of them.
But as doubts about Mr Brown linger in some quarters, ministers are insisting he is not going to go.
He is fit and well and able and determined and energetic.
But he'll need all the energy he can muster when he faces his own backbenchers at a private meeting in the Commons tomorrow. They'll be grumpy and dispirited indeed. They could hardly not be, given that the latest poll evidence suggests a big conference boost for the Tories and zilch for them.
On top of that, they'll all have got their letters about their expenses, as will MPs of all parties. Parliament tomorrow will not be a happy place.